Hello and welcome to the Chinese Grand Prix. This is part of my normal career. I had a bit of problems with recording. My hard drive got full, so unfortunately it didn't record it. And instead of just giving you half a race, I thought I'd do a Grand Prix, so you get a full race, nice and easy. Everything exactly the same as it was before. 25% race, one-shot qualifying, all that. I did come one place higher than I did in the actual career, but I will remind you about that later. So without any shadow of a doubt, what the hell am I on about? Without any further ado, let's do some qualifying. One lap. Let's see how we get on. Just getting the view right, so here we go. On board of Button, again of course. Coming into the first corner, missing my braking by a long way, going massively wide, and giving Hamilton chance to get ahead of me there. But although it does say I'm in P1, so it weren't too much of a bad corner. Followed by some okay corners, hitting apexes and stuff. But as you can see, Hamilton with his much faster power just pulls ahead on any straight, doesn't matter how long it is. Trying different style of the 3D racing line this time, only using the corners. I'm just going wide every time, but still really close to Hamilton, so looking good for the race if I can keep this pace up and keep this close to Hamilton. In the next episode, I'll say this now, I have borrowed steering wheel from my brother, so I will be using a steering wheel, so that'll be quite entertaining, see how that goes. So coming in on to the big back straight that's down the right hand side of the track, just not getting anywhere near that Mercedes. Coming into the penultimate corner, going horrendously wide, missing my apex by the length of the width of the track. Going into the final corner, shook it in, run wide, and P6 with Hamilton in first. Not too bad. I've had worse. And he looks happy again. So we're doing well. So there we are in P6, where it is Fernando in P16. Right, let's go race.
With the clock ticking down, the drivers have a few minutes before the race event starts. Welcome to the Shanghai International Circuit for the Chinese Grand Prix. Here's the grid for today's race. We'll be starting shortly.
Okay, here we are. Starting grid. Going to be stopping around lap 6 or 7. So our target is third place. 5 red lights. Let's see if we can get a better start. And off we go. Very good start there from us. Bottas and Vettel not having the greatest of starts. They should have flew past. They clipped Vettel there, and Bottas has tangled himself with us. Managed to get back on the track, and it's giving me a warning for causing a collision, but we slot in quite nicely behind Ricciardo. So all in all, not a bad first couple of corners, only lost one place. Let's have a look at the replay. So yeah, just going outside, and Bottas trying to get in there where he wasn't allowed. He just takes me off the track, but luckily I managed to correct it just in time and slot in, coming around the outside there, and just in front of the Lotus. Is it Lotus? Yeah, and behind Ricciardo. So all in all, not a too bad first couple of laps. Just trying to get Ricciardo on the inside, which comes off beautifully done, beautiful. Okay, we're back here later on that lap. Oh yes, this is me taking over Ricciardo there. Brilliant. Editing genius I am. So coming around this long left-hand turn, Massa in front of us here. Not doing very well with my apexes again. I normally correct them better in the race. We've got a bit of a run on Massa here. Do I try and do him down the inside and do, but cutting in front of him slightly too quickly, ended up knocking him off the track, but not getting a warning, so that's lucky for me and unfortunate for Massa, but racing's racing. So we're on lap 6 now, quite a jump, but really nothing really happened. It's pit stop time, so we're going to go into the pit stops here, into the pits, and show you how it happens. Rosberg in front of us in P4, Verstappen in P6, I think he's followed us in actually. In P7, sorry, he's followed us in. We're in P6. There we go. Just wheels, no damage, so that's good, and Grosjean is in front. No, he's not. So we are in P10. Not bad. Rosberg's still in front of us, so we're not doing too bad.
Raikkonen's out in front.
Gotta look after these tyres and see what we've got. Can't do with them. So here we are later on in that lap, and look who we're catching with. We are catching Rosberg in a well, we're in the McLaren and we're catching him. There's something definitely wrong with Rosberg, I believe. So we'll see what we can do. Can't see me catching him on this straight. It's just not. My car just is not powerful enough. We're not going to be winning any championships with this car, I'm afraid. I'm coming into the penultimate corner and missing my braking again, and the awful apex the other side of the track. Just coming into the final corner, slowing down, cutting that slightly, staying on the track, into lap 8.
Looks like we've just hit the 15 kilo mark in terms of fuel. 15 kilos of fuel remain. We're overfueled. We are carrying too much fuel.
We're carrying too much fuel, so I chuck it into. But what's that? Rosberg's been held up by Vettel.
Fuel-wise, we have around 60% of our starting
Yes, I just asked that.
remaining at this
So I'll
stage.
stick it into Rich Mix to try and catch these two. But Vettel, what's happened to Vettel? Why is he so far down? Let's have a look at the replay here. As you can see, they double stack the Ferraris, causing Vettel to lose precious time as Vettel is in their second. And he comes out just in front of Rosberg. And being on completely fresh tyres, has to take it easy through the first couple of corners while his tyres get up to temperature, causing Rosberg to slow down and me to catch up amazingly. So things are starting to look up in this Grand Prix now. As you can see, Hamilton flies past there on your left and gone into the front. And there he comes out, and Rosberg's right behind him. And through these corners, no overtaking going on here. So slow. Rosberg has nowhere to go. And as you can see, I'm coming up right behind him there. About to try and overtake one of them at least. So we are on the long left-hand turn. He's going so slow. If I don't get past at least one of them now, I don't deserve to be racing. And we get past Rosberg there on the inside of that corner. And we're going to go down on the inside of Vettel onto this corner, but don't quite make it. Pull back in, hope for the DRS. Coming around onto the final straight. Flick my DRS on, hope that Rosberg can't overtake me. So I'll go defensive on the inside, but he's coming on my outside now, but I managed to pull out just in time. And trying again to go deep on the inside, and we've caught on the Ferrari. He's spun us out and he's damaged our front wing. Now, seeing as this isn't an actual career race, I am going to use the replay, just so we get a full race. But if this was in my career mode, I would obviously dive into the pits and get it repaired. So we'll just restart it from after that bad corner, and we'll restart it. No, we're going to restart it here for some stupid reason. And I let Vettel go in front of me so he isn't able to collect me and throw me into the wall. And coming on to the final straight, start lap 9 with the DRS, but still Rosberg flies past us. I tried not to give him any room, but he eventually slips through. So I just had to cut in on the inside after a little kiss of his wheel. And we're back into 4th place behind Vettel. So on lap 9 now, trying to catch up with Vettel, but he just seems to be pulling away around half a second a lap. And Rosberg comes flying so much more speed than I have. And I probably won't see him again for the rest of the race. As you can see, he's just flying away already. And that was pretty much it. We stuck behind Rosberg and Vettel, and they kept changing positions between themselves. And I managed to stick in P5. And Lewis Hamilton wins the race, as usual. So we finish in P5, and remember that this isn't my actual career. We finished in P6 in my career, so I'll show you that at the beginning of the next video. There we go, 5th place, and a meaningless race, but hopefully still enjoyable to watch with my droney voice. A couple of glitches still, waiting for the patch to be sorted.
Mercedes have won today's race.
There we go,
What a
P5
result for the
from
team.
P6.
Nicky Lauda
Can't
rightly
complain with
called
that.
it as one of the drives of the season.
So yes, be sure to tune in next week when I should be all back to normal. So I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.